people in California. I think I have them at 9 hours clock offsets.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
We're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
And everyone is actually in the wrong place again.
Oh.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for coughing a lot, which it probably will happen because I am talking and I have been deathly ill. So I'm on the mend, but I'm still coughing, especially when I'm talking. So I'm gonna try to mute it when it happens, but beware, there might be coughing.
There we go.
Yeah. Fewer
Don't make me laugh. Yeah. Players, don't make me laugh too much, because then I'm gonna die.
Oh, it's gonna be a very serious.
Fuck you, Hugo.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Man, you're a tall one.
Everything good there, Bryce?
Say again?
Nah.
Everything good there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm
fixing
listening.
our locations on the screen.
I'm fixing locations and audio, and so I'm hearing yous with a bit of a delay in this ear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hate that. Fair enough.
Oh, that's great. You can insult him and then people notice for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So does that mean I need to cough more on
yeah.
stream so you can adjust the levels even better?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why am I really quiet? Let's adjust a thing. How's that? Is that any... There we go, that's a bit more like it. Okay, right.
Okay.
Now I can stop listening to everything with a delay, because that's not fun.
No, that's difficult.
So, Cloak. Where did we leave off?
You bastard, I just said that. I had no idea where we left off.
Strixnose!
Wait, we were traveling to some village or some place, and we just came across a mill where apparently there's something evil going on. I was in my dire wolf form, and I was kind of leading everybody like, nope, we don't need to go in there. Let's keep moving.
You were talking to a raven.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
The raven was like, bad place. And you did, I think,
Divine
sense
sense.
evil, and you said like, oh, heck yeah, we need to go in there because there's some evil over there, and I need to flip and smite it.
Yeah.
Not
So
yet,
the last bit didn't quite happen, but sure. More or less spot on, yeah. So you were on your way to Vallaki, you found this windmill. An old woman came to the door that Strix would have recognised as the one who was selling the pastries in Barovia.
Yeah.
The same pastries.
Pie lady.
Yep, the pie lady. The same ones that I think some of you had in Ismark's house.
I didn't.
No,
Neither.
you didn't. Well, I mean, obviously Spike didn't. He wasn't there.
Neither did Daniel.
Did he not?
Nope.
Oh, fair enough.
What?
So some of you had these pies anyway. So it was the same old woman who came to the door, sort of said, "Hey, do you wanna, you come in? It's getting dark."
There's a nice barber in here. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Ismark
is like looking at the arena a lot, being like, it's dark.
Yep.
We really should go in because it's not safe at night. The Raven and Cloak had this whole conversation about no, don't go in there, and I think the Raven even spoke to Cloak in the end because Cloak was playing too dumb to get it.
wasn't quite playing well. Yeah, a bit. It was given the indications of, hey, no, don't do it. And in the end,
The intelligence
Cloak.
18, okay?
In the end, Cloak heard a female voice saying, "Don't go in there," or something to that effect. I can't remember what the exact phrasing was, but that was the gist.
Get the clue.
And take the hint. And then flew off. Cloak sort of put herself in between yous and the old woman and the thing, and growled and snarled and was like, no. Spike,
And Kane...
you got the gist of the conversation. You didn't hear the Raven say, "Don't go in there," but you could work out the body language of what the Raven was trying to say. And then Kane did his detect good and evil, divine sense, and detected not just evil, but also that this thing standing there was a fiend.
Yep. And the only thing we know about this is that he made a horrid face.
Yep.
There where we left off. He made his spell and made a horrid face. I wrote down horrid face. But it's not like horrid. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like what a month time to figure out what I'm gonna do next. So
Yeah, and
I'm
still
ready.
don't know.
Yeah. And I
Okay,
am still
good, because
none the wiser.
I can't recall what Strix wanted to do.
I think you were also trying to get away, right?
Oh, was I?
I believe, yeah, whenever Cloak had sort of barred the way,
Yeah.
I think most of you had just sort of went, yeah, alright.
Yeah, okay, fine, yeah. I can't recall, but sure. Let's go with that. More interesting, Kane.
So, Kane, what you
Kane!
doing?
Okay. Yeah, guys, it's getting dark. We should probably just continue our walk and get to the village as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Strix is looking between Cloak and Kane and glancing at the lady and back to Kane.
Kane, were you trying to hide the fact that you cast this?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, she. Okay, now. I need to...
Yeah, yeah, blazing with glory light. Oh man.
Oh no, I need.
The hand of God came down and whispered in his ears, like, "This bitch evil."
Wait.
It's
It's a
no,
booming voice from the sky.
Yeah.
Evil.
It's like The Simpsons. Whenever the vat gets dropped into the thing, it's like evil skull and crossbones and fades into nothing.
Okay, 1 second. Q content. Yeah, Kane. Oh yeah,
I need to
except
have his
the
character
dices.
sheet up.
Can I use the dices as well?
For stealth, yeah? Use your dice for stealth.
Okay, wait,
DM, I
can
sent you a question.
Did you?
Yes.
Where did you send it?
Discord.
Okay, which one do I roll?
D20. Add your ability stealth. It's a
Yeah.
dex-based ability.
Okay, +1.
You should have disadvantage on it, though. Or it depends. Does it have disadvantage because of his armor?
It says disadvantage.
Yeah, but you're not sneaking. That's why I'm asking for you.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, I'm rolling now. Okay, go.
DM, does he have disadvantage?
Nah, just straight roll's fine.
Okay, I got 6. I mean, depending with the +1 stealth, then 7, but
7.
Oh well, oh it's 7. Okay, yeah. The big booming voice from the sky whispers slightly. It's like a stage whisper.
Yeah.
So, what does it look like when you cast this spell? And
the question is, does the fiend detect magic as well? I mean, otherwise, does it really? Because I think I said before in like the first few episodes that whenever I cast it, my eyes go like upwards.
Undertaker.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, let's. Do you want? I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Yeah. All right. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
But do I notice?
So you'll all notice that he done. Actually, yeah. Let me see. Passive perceptions. In fact, I think most of you.
Yeah.
All of you will notice. Yeah, he's
Passive perception of 19.
Yeah, you'll all notice. I mean, you'll have recognised it as well. Apart from Spike, you'll recognise it as what he's doing. Spike, you'll notice that he's done something. And Spike, in answer to your question, yes, you do have the biggest penis out of all. No, sorry, what?
Objection.
Yeah. She's like, I think you'll find that Cloak turns into a male wolf.
Or just wait till she turns into a hyena.
Sperm. Wait, you said you can turn into fish now? Sperm whale. Anyway, let's move swiftly on from the topic of penises.
Right.
So yeah, that's fine. So you'd said that you should go. The rest of you do. This woman's still standing in the doorway, just sort of not quite beckoning, but sort of just, I don't know, waiting to see what you do. Really, it's just sort of chilling. Doesn't seem to have a care in the world.
Spike will just kind of get a lay of the land and look at her, tip his hat, ma'am, turn around, start walking.
So I think we're leaving. Ismark, Arena.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go.
We're all going.
Okay. Well, thanks, and have a good night.
Another time, lady.
You too. Sweet dreams. And she closes the door.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, so as soon as we're far enough away,
Yeah.
Kane,
Yeah.
what was that face?
I remember the face. So I cast Divine Sense, and there was a big evil aura coming from her, and I sensed that she was a fiend. Now, I'm not planning on just going away and leaving her there. I think we should go back, but prepared. Or at least that's what I would like to do.
So wait. You want to go back and fight her based on the only fact that she's a fiend?
No, I sensed evil from her. that bitch. She's
So because she senses evil, we're sure she's doing evil things.
yeah.
Okay, Cloak, chill. She sells pastry.
We don't know what's in the pastry. We don't even know. Maybe the pastry is made of human. Just saying.
I hope not.
Look.
That-
I've cast Divine Sense many times in my lifetime, yeah. And
Yeah.
not once have I been wrong about evil coming from someone. That person's evil, I'm telling you.
I'd like to look and listen for the birds.
Sure. Give me a perception. Yeah, it's a perception check.
Okay, let me see what my perception is. That is a dirty 21.
Dirty 20. Oh. How dirty?
It's 18 plus 3.
No, I mean, like, how dirty? Is it filthy?
Describe
Filthy dirty.
Describe it, yeah. Let me see. So, yeah, you'll see a couple of ravens floating about. Similar to whenever you've seen them at the tree shrine thing, where they're quite high up and just sort of circling around.
They squawking or just flying?
Just flying.
Yeah.
Well, so who is in?
Spike shrugs.
On going back, killing her just based on the fact that you sensed she was evil.
Well, we can't leave her.
How about some proof other than magical
Hey, if you want to
divination?
go inside and sleep there for a night, go ahead, be my guest. I'm just saying, it's better to just, trust in me, get rid of her, and, maybe do something good for the people.
Trust in Lysander.
Yeah, trust in Lysander.
Lysander's my boy.
If the majority vote is to go back and deal with it, I'll go with you, but
Hey, we can even create a plan to find out the truth.
So, I like that. So, hey, if you want, we can even make a plan.
I mean, I would feel a lot better knowing that we actually took our time to look for proof of this evil acts and not just being evil in nature, because can't evil people still do good things? Is that impossible? Can't good people do evil things?
Yep.
Okay, well, what do you suggest we do?
Perhaps find that raven cloak. You seem to be able to communicate with it. Perhaps they know something we don't. That bird does not seem to be a normal bird.
Word is the word.
So
A bird plane.
I would feel a lot better if we did that. But as I said, if you insist as a majority to go in, guns blazing, I'll go with you.
How about this? Okay, I just thought about this on the spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
you go in by yourself. Just make up a story like, well, I think it's better to just go back, and you disagreed with us, so you went back. Yeah, so you go back, and then if something happens, you scream, and we'll be outside. We'll be ready. We'll burn the place down.
So you're saying that I should go in to see if she's actually evil?
Can I just say
On
I'm
my
on board
own.
with this plan?
I just kind of laid down and put one of my paws over my head, like.
I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
Spike just cocks his head like, what the fuck?
Is this how this party rolls? What the hell?
Yeah, no wonder they lost the other guy.
I mean, I suppose I could, I think. Although, I don't really feel comfortable leaving you outside alone in the dark.
Right.
But next time we have a ways path, and we're not actually on a different mission, sure, I'll go in on my own. No problems.
So for now, we go back and slay the fiend.
I thought we should not stay outside in the dark for too long, so we're going to be lucky.
After we kill the fiend, right?
No, we're escorting
Okay, I
Ismark
think
and
I think we do
Irina.
start. I said,
So we're
who
going
wants,
to be lucky.
who wants to go back and slay the fiend, the evil person?
I raised a paw.
Spike looks over at Ismark and Irina to see what they're doing.
They're both standing there staring at the group. Going, what the fuck? Neither of their hands are up.
See? Majority vote. We're at least 3 versus 3, and we're escorting Irina. Spike, your stand on the matter?
We can't just leave her there.
Wow.
What if she is killing humans, huh? What if she's killing people or whatever, and she's
Travelers on the
mixing
road.
it with the cakes,
Well, if she's killing people, unless there's some unwitting traveler coming across her windmill in the night, she's not gonna get her hands on any more people.
It's an example. We don't know what she's doing in there.
Yeah. She's not stuck to the windmill. She can travel.
Yeah,
Grab
exactly.
little babies.
She's a frail old lady
Or that's what
that's
she's.
apparently fiendish.
That's what she looks like. It's her form.
Have you seen her walk?
It's all an act.
She's acting, man.
Fine, we
Look,
can go back in the
look.
morning.
Well, Ismark and Irene said they've never seen this windmill before, right? If I remember correctly, did you say that?
I can't remember, but no, they would have seen it
They had never been inside of it.
Yeah, they'd never been to it, but they'd seen it as it's like one on the it's sort of you can see it from the main road to Vallaki.
Yeah.
Spice Gun goes down by Ismark and Arena. Howdy.
Look.
Irina sort of leans
Okay.
over to you and is like, is he really thinking of going back there and like attacking that woman?
Probably.
Okay, fine. We go
Is
to
that,
Vallaki.
is that normal where you come from?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Kinda.
Interesting.
We go to Vallaki, and then the next morning we go there back. Okay?
Sure, we can go there in the morning unless something more urgent shows up.
Is
Okay, and if
Mark
something...
sort of takes a step forward and he's like, actually, guys, and he sort of just waves at the sky.
Yes.
It's quite dark by this point. And he's like, I think we should get off the roads. I don't think we should carry on. It's still a bit of time to get to Vallaki. I wouldn't want to stick to the roads. I think go into the woods and camp for the night. I've got some stuff on me. We should be alright to sleep.
All right.
Or this goes perfectly with my plan. We go,
No, you're not sneaking off in the middle of the night.
we go back, we slay her, and we take over the windmill.
I would prefer if you didn't. I do not have the right spells equipped for combat.
Why not?
Because I was not expecting combat.
I mean, you can just shoot a fireball, right?
Or I could do something more appropriate to the situation that carries a bit more firepower.
Ah, like the one time with the undead, you know, when it was attacking Daniel.
Burn.
I talked her out of it.
You know, I really
Are
don't
you
want to leave
saying I
there.
shouldn't have talked her out of it?
Spike looks confused.
I go
So
and
does Ted.
stand with Spike. I kind of sit there, like next to him.
Irina comes over and stands it between Spike and Cloak and starts trying to give you scritches.
Look,
Look,
Kane,
I'm not
if you
saying
really want to fight the undead whenever she comes back and wants to play, go ahead. I won't talk her out of it.
No, what? I was talking. Look,
Keep up with the people he's trying to kill, okay?
look. I'm just saying, I don't want to leave a fiend, an evil fiend, just there to do whatever it wants. Well, it's literally like 2 minutes walk from here. We go back. I mean, what, 6 of us?
Half a dozen of the
Taker.
other.
Yes, but you're also forgetting that we're supposed to be protecting someone here, not putting her in danger.
Spike will turn towards Ismark and Irene. You fight.
Well, I mean, I'd rather be somewhere inside than
We
in the
can,
middle of the woods.
but I mean, if we can avoid it, I'd rather not.
And she's just gonna point towards Ismark like, see, he has a point here. So let's take his advice, the inhabitant of this place, and get off the road and continue towards Vallaki as we promised we would take them there.
Well, we're not going to Vallaki right now. We're going to sleep here.
Oh yes, off the road, and then in the morning we go to Vallaki, and then what we do is up to us.
It's just a quick stop. I mean,
That was a very, very good dog-like yawn. Well done. That was good. That was excellent. Yeah.
My dog is doing weird stuff. She just did something very weird. It looked terrified.
Just
And lie down in a ball.
Just copy and Cloak.
I mean, why would we go off the road right now, wake up in the morning, go all the way to Valaki, yeah, and then if we have the time, yeah, go all the way back here, and then kill her. Well, if we go up the road now, okay, let's say we do that, and we sleep outside tonight, yeah, we wake up, we can just go 2 minutes walk back to the windmill.
Because we do not know how strong she is. We do not know if she's alone. We do
She's
not
pretty
know
alone
if
right
she's
now.
stronger at night.
I'd like to make a perception check, see if anything's gonna fucking murder us.
Yeah, the woman
She's
and
just
like
standing there
14
kinda
others
listening
are
to this
standing
conversation.
behind you going, really?
He has a point. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a
I mean,
crowd of evil things around us.
Yeah.
Listen to the debate.
I mean, we were thinking about killing you now, but you know, if you want to go and come back, it's fine. We'll wait.
It's fine. We can wait.
I'm gonna, let me check my spell book schedule.
That's a 10.
10. No, don't see anything.
Look, it just doesn't make any sense.
Although from the darkness you hear a, "Oh, look what time it is! Murder time!"
It appears to be die day.
Oh, I love that. I'm stealing it. Oh, dear. In the lull, Ismark sort of comes between Strix and Cian, and he's like, "Look, I'm all for a spirited debate, but I'd really rather not do it on the road. Can we at least head off into the forest and start setting up a camp while you decide what you want to do here?"
Yes, this Mark, let's set up a camp. It's a brilliant idea.
He
Fine.
turns
And
to
we'll
who was it led them through the forest? Do you remember you just cut through the forest cloak? Okay.
And Spike together, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think Spike was also.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. It was.
Okay. Well, Ismark will.
Because I was kind of easily walking through it, and because you were guiding people, they didn't have rough terrain.
Right, because of the rain. Yeah, gotcha.
So Ismark will turn to you two and be like, "Do you mind?"
Yeah. Starts walking.
I kind of follow, and I kind of do like little. Sometimes I do like little circle backs, and that's just to check if we're not being followed and stuff.
Right. I'll turn to the people without dark vision, point to my eyes, and say, "Stay close," and then I'll keep going. Do I have to make a survival check?
Please.
Can
With
I
advantage.
assist you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say because you
That's
got
a
a
10.
you got a big doggo happen with the advantage.
Yeah. Well, also it's my favorite train, so I'd get advantage anyways. But yeah.
10.
Natural 1 and a natural 7. Oh wait, actually survival it might be higher. 8.
Fuck me.
Oh yeah. There's
All right, how's this gonna go?
trees and other trees.
It's like, yeah, stay close, and you're just following the road. Okay.
Do we not have something to create any light?
Yeah, I'll dancing lights make 4 globules of light over
Yeah.
the party so everyone can see.
Yeah, sure. So everyone can see. Okay,
But
so
I think it's fine.
you you walk in, you go maybe about 20 minutes off the road, 15-20 minutes or so, just into the forest, or so you think. You, as far as you're aware, you've made a straight line into the forest, and you're now well away from the road.
We're somehow in the windmill.
Yeah.
You changed your mind. Haven't seen it.
Why, hello, dear. Look what time it is. Get in the oven.
Oh, we're getting Sweeney Todded for sure.
Oh dear, rest in pepperoni.
It's official now. I have written down the Kane wants to double back for murder.
Good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Yep.
Yep.
So, welcome to the stream. This is the episode with a side of murder.
So we're setting up camp.
So as soon as Spike finds a good location, nice and deep into the woods, or so he thinks, they start. Ismark starts unpacking the equipment that he's carrying, and sort of like bedrolls and stuff. He's brought plenty. He has brought a couple of extra bedrolls and stuff like that. So if there's anyone who doesn't have packs, he's got enough to at least you can put a blanket around you. So and he sort of holds out a roll. He's like, anyone needing?
I do. And she's gonna grab it like it's a stranger thing she's ever seen.
Yeah, it's not fancy. It's just like a standard bedroll. It's not. Yeah, it's well worn, bit crusty. But it will keep you warm. Yeah. Hey.
And we sleep in this?
Yeah.
I had worse.
She does not look like she's ever camped a day in her life.
Yeah. Ismark then busies himself starting to dig a bit of a pit, sort of in the central-ish location.
So we're pretty much set up right now, right?
Say again?
We're pretty much set up right now, right?
No.
With the campfire. Oh.
No. He's digging a pit to put the fire into.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll cast Divine Sense.
Sure. You
60 feet.
Yeah, you get the same sort of all round feeling that you've more or less got used to in this world of the evil that seems to surround it, but you don't get anything else out of the ordinary.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for some wood.
Yeah. Strix is gonna tell people to not spread out too far, and make sure everyone stays within a 20-foot cube.
Has Cloak turned back into a human, or?
An hour hasn't passed. It's an hour, isn't it? It
Yep.
lasts. Yeah. So an hour hasn't really passed yet.
Well,
There's
actually,
probably
might have shifted 2 hours now. But
it's been about maybe 45 minutes since the encounter at the windmill. So.
oh yeah, no, I get to 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, miles of time. Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast a ritual spell alarm and just like.
Okay. And do you want it to? If I'm right, alarm you can set so that.
I want it to ring as loud as this fucking can.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I think you can designate whether people can trip it or not. So I'm assuming all these peeps are good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these people are good to go.
That's
You
fine.
can come and go.
Yeah.
Except
Okay.
Kane.
He. Yeah. It's not if he comes in. It's if he leaves.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you know what? I'll allow it if you want to set it like that.
Oh, you allow it?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Sure.
Really?
Question. Can it be that if Kane leaves, that it's a silent bell, but if anyone else enters, that it's a loud fucking bell that will wake everybody?
No. I'm gonna say you have to set the alarm is the alarm. So if it's
sure, if we ring loudly if Kane leaves.
I can see like Strix like weaving her spell and say like, "Oh, Cloak green, Spike green,
Kane deny."
Kane red.
Yeah.
Here's my green.
Yeah, and like stares at him as well, just like right up his face. Red.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kane is definitely getting some very intriguing looks while she's doing this thing.
Well, how does this work? Do I
So basically, there's a 20 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
A 20-foot
Radius.
radius So
Cube?
40 or cube. Oh, cube. So what?
Yep.
40 feet either side, or sorry, 40 feet
No.
from end to end.
Oh, is it? Is it not 20?
No, it's 20 by 20.
Yeah, 20
yeah,
by 20.
yeah. So it's 40 because it's
40.
radius.
Yeah.
So from one end to the other end
No,
is
it's
40.
not
But
radius.
it's a
a cube.
cube. So it's
Oh,
inside.
oh, okay.
20,
Okay.
20, 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Sorry, I derped. I have a child. I haven't slept in like 3 years.
It's okay, Matt, man.
Uh, so yeah, there's a 20-foot cube centered. Did you center it on the fire pit or just?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So from the fire pit, so basically the campsite area, is alarmed, and if anything that Strix hasn't designated as okay enters it, it triggers an alarm. But she has also specified that if you leave, it'll trigger as well. She has not told Kane this.
No, I have not told Kane this.
Okay, but is there any way to get out of there without letting it?
You can just walk out of it.
Oh, you can walk out, but it'll alarm.
Yeah, I know.
But at the minute,
But you don't know this?
Yeah, the only thing that Kane is aware of is that Strix is casting some magic shit. You don't really know what it's doing. So unless she deems to tell you, you're going to have to make a couple of really good rolls to figure out what she's doing and to figure out that she singled you out.
But okay, and if something enters, she will also be alarmed, right?
If it's so the spell is generally used as a sort of like watch, so that if something
Okay.
tries to come into your campsite, it'll trigger and everyone can wake up.
Mhm. She is gonna tell people that though, however, when she's finished casting it.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, well, I set up an alarm. So if something tries to sneak up on us and attack us in the middle of the night, it will warn us.
Spike, you went out to get firewood. Isn't that right?
Yeah, firewood.
Give me a
Yeah.
survival check, given your first one was so good.
Yeah.
Cloak, what are you doing while this is going on?
I'll probably be sitting there, and after a while, I'll be like, yeah, and I'll probably just change back.
Okay,
15.
I walk up to Cloak.
Irina looks disappointed whenever you change back. She's like, oh. And she like sort of sits, like whenever you like hunker down with your knees to your chest and you sort of wrap your arms around your
Fetal?
knees.
You go fetal?
Yeah,
When you go fetal?
basically, but like you're still upright.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of does that, like has that sit sort of beside you, Cloak.
Mm-hmm. I look at her and smile, and I'll probably. Is anybody hungry?
Yeah,
Here somewhere in the distance, yeah.
Sorry, what was that survival check, by the way?
15.
Yeah, it's fine.
I pull out the good berries and kind of start handing them out again.
Thank you, Cloak.
Take one. Thank you.
Irina
off the wood,
and
grab
his
one.
Marco
Thank you.
both take one as well.
And Strix is gonna write in her journal, because that's what she does.
Sure.
And while doing this, she's throwing looks at both Cloak and Kane.
Spike will help start the fire, then just eat his good berry, lean against the tree, and keep watch.
I'll just snap my finger and the fire starts.
Tips his hat over at Cloak.
Ismark
I gotcha.
stays close to the fire and sort of like builds up like logs and stuff around it to try and keep the fire covered.
Sure, yeah.
And he sort of stays there, just sort of maintaining that, making sure that if the fire gets too high, he builds it up, and vice versa.
So how does this work? I think I read about it. Do we need to have someone watching at night?
Spike raises his hand. Yeah. I'll watch.
Alone?
Well, yeah, unless
We can
one of
take
you
shit.
wants.
Do you
Yeah.
also not sleep?
About not really.
But we can take shifts if you want.
I heard about this. Elves don't sleep.
Sort of.
Especially them baby-eating ones.
Who says that?
It's the big voice that told Kane so long ago
Oh, right.
in the stage whisper. I don't trust that one.
Well,
campfire is there. I'm gonna walk over to Strix. And,
hello, Kane.
Hey, Strix. Look, do you really want to take the chance? Leave an evil person out in the open, letting her the thing do whatever it wants, whilst we can do something against it.
But we don't know what she does.
You can find out if you want to. We can create a plan.
The plan is to go to Velaki, drop Ismark and Arena off, as promised, in exchange for them escorting us, and then we go back here and find out what she does.
We can also just wake up early in the morning, huh? Us four, maybe. We go back to the windmill. Yeah. We create a sort of plan to find out if there's anything evil. Yeah. Anything that has concrete proof that she's evil. And then based on that, we can, choose what we do.
How about we look down that bird, the raven, and see if we can get it to tell us, because it seems to know something.
I don't see the raven around you right now, do you?
No, but based on its current appearances, I think we've seen it several times. He will
Yeah.
probably show up again, and perhaps we can ask it then.
And when is that?
How about tomorrow?
Are you having this
Screaming out
conversation within earshot of the others? Or
Yeah.
yeah. That's fine. Cloak and Spike, give me a perception check.
Do I get advantage on this or no?
Whilst they're doing the perception check, I start
How
screaming,
does this work?
Raven! Raven, are you out there?
Do I need to roll? I got a passive perception of 19. I can still roll.
It depends.
Okay,
Is your
yeah.
roll higher or lower?
I'll roll.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
19's alright. I keep forgetting yours is so fucking high.
21.
21. No, but not as high as that. You could have done better. I'll put that on your report card too. Could try harder.
Lack of effort.
Lack of effort. Yeah. Whenever they talk about the raven, your eyes are, I don't know, almost passively drawn around, like, oh yeah, raven. And both of you will see in a nearby tree the raven with the blue-tipped wings, a bit of a distance away, just sitting on the branch, chilling.
Spike will let out like a raven-esque whistle to try and call the bird over.
Let me see. Yeah, you'll hear, much like what Cloak did, a woman's sounding voice just in your head, just going, shh.
Do it again.
What are you doing, Spike?
Listen.
Yeah. The second time you do it, you hear it a bit more friendly, going, shut up. And it sort of like hops a bit over, like almost like on the branch. There's a couple of like wee twigs coming out, and it sort of like hops behind one a wee bit, like like sort of like, yeah.
Look up at it. Down here.
Well, what do you say?
No. Kind of nod at it, like, come on.
Like, nope.
So I will just keep eyes on it.
Amusingly, like.
Wait, he also, Cloak also sees it,
Yeah.
sees it, right?
Yeah. Though Cloak's being a lot more chill about the situation.
Yeah.
Spike will just shrug. All right. Just keep an eye on it every once in a while.
Yeah, every time you look at it,
You're
it's...
muted, Strick.
Actually, as I hear them talking about the raven, I'll first kind of look at Spike and the raven interacting, and I don't know if their conversation has moved further. But then I'll say like, actually, guys, the raven's sitting over there.
Where?
Huh?
I stand up. Look where you're pointing at. I start walking towards it.
Kane!
I'll whistle at the raven, telling it to run.
Yeah. Yeah. You hear the woman's voice again. You know.
Kane, do you stop when I say your name?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Yeah, sure.
I managed to stop you right before you cross over.
Where do I see the raven fly away though?
yeah. It's not. It doesn't try and hide itself as soon as it sees what's happening. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, right? I'm outie.
I turn around. See, it flew away. We don't know when it's going to talk to us again. It chooses itself.
Look
Sorry,
over
do
at Cloak and laugh.
you shout this? Like, are you saying this in that same raised voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both Cloak and Spike will hear in your head. It's like, oh yeah, it's almost like I've got a will of my own.
That's good.
I just... I'm sure we'll find it again. Or it will find us. If it feels like it's following us.
Maybe.
Thanks, Cloak. I saw that. No. So just sit down. Let's rest the night. Do the thing we said we would do, and then investigate further.
Are there any comfortable-looking trees around here?
Comfortable?
You know, it's always safer to sleep in a tree or something.
Yeah. There's a couple that you could see yourself making a nest for a night in.
There you go. I'll find one tree and just kind of make myself comfortable.
Yeah, Spike will basically do the same, kind of get up on a thick branch and lean back. Just keep eyes on things.
Strictly's just gonna stay in your safe cube.
All right, guys, I'm off to sleep. If there's anything up, just wake me up.
Yeah.
We doing shifts.
Yeah, if you want, or I can take
Yeah.
the layer shift.
Yep. I'll take first.
Just wake me up whenever you want to switch.
Is Mark still sort of by the fire? Says, yeah, wake me up if you need me to take a watch.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my armor on. Normally I take it off when I go to sleep, but I'll keep it on.
You just and
This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
Don't you actually get if you sleep in armor? Don't you actually get like
You do.
exhaustion?
Yeah.
Is it exhaustion?
I think it's a point of exhaustion. But I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. Fun
And
fact, though.
What does it do? Like
So exhaustion that you get.
Gives you disadvantage on all your
yeah.
skill checks.
Yep, and it lasts
Ability check.
until you get a long rest, I believe. Until you
Yeah.
actually get a proper rest, and then each long rest without armor takes a point of exhaustion away. I think it's just a point, or is it 2?
It takes a 1 point away. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
oh, okay.
if you were to just stay up through the night, you would have to roll for exhaustion.
Yeah.
As opposed to as opposed to just automatically getting it.
Okay, well in that case, I turned to Ismark and Irene and I asked like, are you sure it's safe here in the woods?
No.
And okay, so should we not stay guarded at all times?
Yeah, as long as we've got someone on watch, we'll be alright.
If you need a fourth watch, just wake me up.
Yep.
Okay, well in that case I do take off my armor and I want to get exhausted.
Alright, so who goes to sleep and who's up?
I'm up for 4 hours.
I'll be up maybe a little bit just to finish writing in my journal, but then I'll go to bed.
Sure. Cloak. You wake
He's
up.
sleeping.
Yeah, Cloak's out.
Yeah.
Didn't make it through this conversation.
Yeah, just straight
But the
out.
Gemini just pass out while everybody else is dealing with shit.
Yep. It's best way to be.
Mhm.
Cloak, you wake up and you are in a meadow. It looks a lot like the forest that you'd been that you grew up in, but a lot more lush. The ground or the floor of the forest is like moss, but it's like that, that really vivid green, nice and comfy moss. It's nice, and there's a mist. It's not like the fog of Barovia that's like oppressive and almost alive. This is just a nice sort of morning misty glaze. It's just seems nice and pleasant. So
What was I doing?
You've escaped Barovia. Well done. And that's the last time we'll ever see Cloak. No.
I won D&D. Yeah.
That's it. You can now stop playing. I'll send you the certificate. You won.
You finally beat it.
Yeah, it's like Red Dwarf, perfect life. You just won. Actually, what do you do? We got to see all this nice.
Really wake up and just kind of look around. A bit like, wasn't I in a tree somewhere? What do I recall? Is there?
You remember Barovia and all that, but it's like it's sort of like waking from a dream where it seems like whenever you wake up and you're like, oh, that was a bit weird.
Well, no, it was a really vivid dream.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll probably kind of walk around and check on my favorite animals and check how a couple of the bees are doing and stuff, and just go about my daily routine and just enjoy the fact that I can finally feel a proper sun again and stuff. Probably help a couple of flowers that are kind of struggling, and I go like, "There you go, come, yep, bloop." They blossom.
Sure. After feels like hours to you. You've been in there. You've been doing your bits and pieces. You hear something coming towards you. It seems like hard footsteps, like of something big, but they don't seem. That was a bad example. They don't seem hard. They seem quite light, but they They seem quite light, but you can tell that it's from something quite large, but it seems to be stepping like quite softly, almost in the way that like an elf does. It's it's not quite a solid footfall.
A lot of things are quite big to me, so I'll just look up and see what's coming my direction.
Yeah. You can just about make out as it gets closer, and still sort of in the mist. A silhouette of what looks a bit like a giant stag, but its upper part is a bit weird. It sort of goes up a bit and then out into antlers, but it seems to come up a bit too much. And the downward part, there seems to be almost like arms or something, or like almost like if you had like a beard that sort of came down in two pieces. It's
like
sort of
Fu Manchu?
Yeah, a bit like that, sort of down the other side of it, and they seem to move, and it comes not quite out of the fog, but just close enough that you can clearly see the outline of it.
What is my the way you describe it and the way I'm imagining it? It kind of looks a little horrific. But what's the vibe that I'm getting off of it? It's like
No, it's
or is it like, oh, hello, noble creature?
Yeah, it's more the latter. It looks strange. It definitely looks strange, but you can't see clearly. You're just seeing the sort of the silhouette of it. Right. It definitely seems strange, but it doesn't seem to be giving you a oh my god, a bloogie woogie woo.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Then I'll kind of keep going about my business. I will acknowledge it, so I will kind of look at it and kind of nod and then go about my business. It might just be passing through, or if it'll come to me, it'll address me.
Yeah, whenever you nod to it, it does in fact address you. You can see its sort of upper part, the head, torso, weird looking thing, sort of bows a bit, and you hear a voice that's very much unlike mine in that it's deep and booming, and manly.
Do it.
Yeah, I have attempted to practice this voice and it just doesn't work. So, but the voice like echoes from everywhere. It doesn't seem like it's coming just from this creature. It's clear that it's it speaking, but it just seems to boom around you and inside your head. And it says, "Hello, little one."
I look a bit at okay. It's not a very polite way to address somebody, but I say like I bow and I say hello.
How are you enjoying Barovia?
The what?
And whenever it says that, the dream that you thought you had comes back clear, and you remember it a lot more vividly, and it becomes apparent that things are the other way around, that this is not real, or at least not tangible, and that you're still in Barovia.
I think I'm still there.
You are.
Huh. Felt like a dream for a moment.
I'm sorry, I have that effect.
Who are you?
I'm Faker. Faker. Cur. There's a ch in there. You're Dutch, you should get it.
Okay. I'm not liking it that much. It's mostly a dead place.
It used to look much like this.
I find that comforting to know that hopefully it might come back to this place.
Well, that's why I've brought you in. There are some who, like you, want to see Barovia return to the nature that it once was, and there are others who don't. I believe you've already seen one of their shrines. The tree.
Yes, I did. Horrible.
Well, I would like to help you, and in turn help Barovia become, well, like this again.
Okay. That sounds noble.
Now, I know that you don't know me. You don't know anything about me, I'm sure, and you have no reason to trust me. So I will leave you with.
Correct.
I will leave you with a parting gift, and I will speak to you at another time. Your friend is correct that the windmill is an evil place. I do not recommend going there yet. And as it says that, it sort of goes.
Okay.
And for the rest of your sleep, you're in this meadow. You're aware that it's a dream, but you know it's nice.
Still enjoy it.
Yeah, it's comfy. Cian. Yep.
Yeah.
You wake up, and you're in a church.
Just in between, I was actually thinking this might just happen. I was like, whoa, I might just wake up in the church. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, you did. You wake up in a church. The difference being is that you are very much aware that this is not necessarily a dream, but you know you can tell that this isn't. You know, you're still in Barovia. You fell asleep. You can tell that something's a bit off here. Not least because the church that you're in, the windows. You know, they're not actually made of glass. There's just light streaming in a really, you know, it's like the light that you would see at the end of the tunnel when you die type thing. So it's quite clear to you that there's, yeah, it's not not quite everything going on here. At the end of the church is quite nice and quite grand. But at the end of it, there is an altar to Lathander, and there is a figure standing in front, facing the altar with its back to you.
Do I wake up, or am I just like, boom, I'm there?
You're just boom, you're there.
Okay, well, first I'll look around to see kind of what's going on. I look to the guy, and as I'm walking up to him,
As you get about halfway down the aisle, it turns around, and it looks. Any Warhammer 40k fans? No. Where's Jonas when you need him? Like a badass paladin, just completely clad in armor, hood up, but a golden face shroud thing, sort of like a golden face mask. That's just like a golden face mask, and then entirely clad in armor with a gilded cloak around it, and the whole thing is emblazoned all hell with symbols of Lathander and all about that light, bro. And as it turns around and speaks to you again, it's a similar sort of booming voice that comes from, doesn't seem to be coming from him as such. It's clear that it's him talking, but it seems to come from everywhere and inside your head. And you've done well so far.
done well with what?
Barovia. There is much evil and darkness there, and you've been there less than a day. Been there just over a few days, and you've already rid it of a few evils.
But there are still so many. It's like it seems like it doesn't make any difference.
It can seem that way, but it will get there. All of the churches of Lathander are in disrepair in Barovia. A lot of them led by false idols who don't even believe in the light they preach to the others. Giving hope, certainly, but as far as bringing the light of Lathander to the land, they do not help.
And you want me to change that?
Well, yes, I thought that was what you were doing, was it not?
It is, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that.
The steps off the altar and sort of comes towards you, and it's a good 3 feet taller than you. It's quite a large thing. Yeah, it's huge. And puts its glove or its armored hand on your shoulder. It's like, don't worry, I'll be here to help if you need me.
Here.
If you need me in Barovia, just call out my name, and I and Lathander's light will come and help.
What is your name?
Vond.
Okay.
And it then too disappears. Unlike Cloak, you're not left in the church. You just fall back into sleep. Strix.
Hello.
You sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
And by that
surprisingly.
and by that I mean you wake up every 3 hours and ask to be fed.
Oh no.
Baby sleeps like.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to find that analogy is shit. Spike, while you are on guard, you hear a familiar voice talking to you. You know this voice and who it is. And it sort of itches in the back of your mind. It's like, bird brain, what are you doing with this lot?
On the way.
Say again?
It's the only way.
Only way for what? For me or for you?
Matter?
Matters to me.
I don't know.
Now, if I get wind that you're trying to fuck me on this, I will make life difficult for you.
I know.
As long as we understand each other. You feel it sort of receding.
Kind of look around. Look at my hand.
The hand squints at you. And then closes and it's gone.
Close my fist around it. Is there anything around?
Funny you should mention that. Give me a perception check.
Where are my rolly dice? Here they are.
Your rolly dice, unlike the other non-rolly dice.
Correct. It's a 13.
13. Yeah, you actually spot something, and it gives you a bit of a sinking feeling. You see something sort of moving in the shadows. It's you've got dark vision. Never mind. So yeah, it's in the shadows. You can still see it relatively clearly. It's still a bit of a silhouette, but you can make it out a lot better than if you hadn't. And it's about 3 meters tall ish. It's pretty big, but it's very skinny and lanky. And it appears to be walking. And the bit that gives you the sinking feeling is you realize it's walking on the road. Your camp, you'd thought you'd led them nice and deep into the forest, but actually you're fairly close to the road. And this thing is, it's walking a bit of a swagger, but it looks almost insect-like in the way that it's like gangling down the road.
Okay. Who's the closest person to me?
These are both in trees, so probably Cloak, I would say. Unless, Cloak, did you make any conscious effort to, or did either of you make any conscious effort to stay in completely separate trees, or did you still pick the same comfy tree?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I mean, I think I picked the tree first, so it kind of depends on Spike. If Cloak, if Spike was in a tree first and the tree was good enough, she would have joined him. Mm-hmm. But if she was the first one, they'll just look at the best tree that you could pick out and then hit to that one.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll leave it to you, Spike. Yeah. If you're nearby, Cloak. If not, probably any of the others.
Spike would have chosen a tree near Cloak, but a slightly different vantage point. Yeah. And Spike will turn and just like kind of whistle and see if it can wake up Cloak.
Sure. Oh, sorry. I should point out this is probably getting close to the end of your shift, so Cloak, you'll have had a short rest at the very least. 4 hours. Belongs 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Yeah.
A short rest is 1 hour.
Short rest is 1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 hours is how long
Yeah.
For him, it's probably 4 hours is a long rest.
Yeah. So Cloak, you'll have had a short rest. At the very least.
All right. I'll my one eye opens.
I'll kind of nod over, like really, kind of like fucking look.
What do I see?
Similar thing. The weird gangly thing. Do you have night vision or no?
I'm a gnome, of course I have night vision.
You have night vision, yeah. So you see the same thing. This about 3 meter tall figure, fairly humanoid, but the proportions are way off. It seems to have really long legs and really long arms. Sort of gangling down the road.
Right, there's a clear sign of discomfort on her face, and I'll kind of crouch down, and if not already, because I kind of made like a little nest, nuzzled myself in there. But if not, I'll probably kind of move so that I'm a bit more hidden. I'll try to be quiet about it.
Yeah, I won't make you make a roll for that. That's fine. So I'm sure your nest was nice and well built.
And then I'll kind of look at Spike and I'll just keep an eye on it, just see if it's just passing by or if we need to go to a higher level of alert.
Sure.
Spike will be, while that's happening, be looking around us, make sure nothing's coming up from back or anything like that.
Sure. Give us another roll.
Jesus, 2 8s. That's amazing. 11.
The fuck? 11. Yeah, no, you don't notice anything.
All right.
And this creature seems to be dandering along. Now it is getting closer to the camp, but that is just due to the way that the road is winding. The road will take it almost past the camp, relatively close, but it won't. If it's sticking to the road, it won't actually walk through the camp.
Is anybody, I would assume, unintentionally making sound while sleeping?
What about the fire?
No, from any of the NPCs. Is there a snoring check? Well, we'll do a snoring check.
Strix could do a roll on the ground because there's probably roots and branches he's not used to sleeping among.
Yeah.
I have decided she does not like camping.
Yeah. Do you know what? Both of you, both Kian and Strix, give me a stealth check. See whether you're being noisy sleepers.
I was imagining King was a noisy sleeper.
Yeah. The fire is lit, but it's not massive. It's just sort of embers slightly burning.
That's
away.
what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Judging by distance, do I think that it would be able to see the fire from the road?
It's possible, but it's not. It's not like a guaranteed thing. It would be something that if it happened to look that way and look carefully, it could maybe notice it, but it wouldn't be easily seen.
It's a 4.
4.
Oh, wow. No.
Plus
1 still.
A 5.
Okay, so it's a 5. But I rolled a 16.
16. Oh, okay, so Strix is rolling about and getting roots dug into her back, but she's doing it quietly. Kian, on the other hand, is not massively loud, but given that both of you have... Do you know whenever you're trying to hide from someone and you can hear your heartbeat and it sounds like a drum? Mm-hmm. That's that's the idea.
When you want to move quietly, all of a sudden your legs start to click.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same thing. And if any other day, it probably wouldn't sound that loud, but because you're trying to be quiet, it sounds like this guy's just shouting out of his mouth.
I'm gonna stealth down and try to put the logs over the fire, like Ismark was doing before. I'm gonna try to kind of cover it with the logs.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
27.
27. Yep, easy. You go down. You can easily cover the fire. Not a problem.
With my druid craft, I can make small puffs of wind.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kind of make his snoring, the vibrations, kind of head away from the guy?
You can also just wake me up with a D,
Yeah,
so
and then I go
I was just about to shake him up.
So you're wanting to use wind to move snoring.
Oh, not move it, but slightly redirect it.
Just make it go back inside.
Yeah, make it go back.
No. Just away from this creature.
I mean...
It's not... wait, I also have minor illusion. Does it also...
Are you going to make another noise going the other direction to cancel the two out?
No, I was thinking maybe I can kind of cancel anti-noise.
Make a noise, it's a lack of noise.
I'd like to make the sound of silence, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My old friend.
I think it's a friend we don't want at the moment.
Yeah.
No, it's also an answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
No is also an answer.
Yeah. Oh, someone found it funny.
Yeah, real funny.
He's alright, kind of. He's like, they're gonna get fucked.
I'll gently wake Kane up.
Huh?
I'll say, can he see very well? Like, can you see my face very well or no?
It is quite dark, but I mean, you're pretty close, I would assume.
Yeah,
So,
I'm also pretty much next to the campfire, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm sure there wouldn't be much light coming from it, but
Right,
yeah, no, you can make him out.
Yeah, Spike's kind of scary though. Like he's very pale. He's got scars on his face. His eyes are basically red.
This is very true. So yeah, you can make him out. yeah. You wake up, you see this face, you're going.
And also, just from a person we only have known for a day.
Yeah. Yeah, and you feel a bit of wind hitting you in the face.
Yeah. And there's this strange sound coming, like anti-noise being made around.
Do you know what? I get the image that it's not even, you're not even using magic for that. You're just standing beside him, just going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Irina and Ismark wake up, see this, and be like, do you know what? We'll just go on our own. We're better off without it.
We made a terrible decision.
Mistakes were made. Told you never get adventures off Craigslist. So, Cian, back to the you wake up and you see Spike quite close to you.
Yeah, so well, I assume he said he put his hand on my mouth, right?
No, just put it up like like that, just like shh. I'll point over at the creature.
This is not a good idea.
No, I won't see it.
No, but it's like, it's evil, let's go kill it!
What do I see?
You
Perception check. Okay.
you don't.
With the campfire covered in pitch blackness.
You do not have Darth. Give me a perception check, but it's going to be a toughie.
So happy.
Strix is just like, I finally got comfy. Like, yeah, this is
Yeah. She's totally a messy sleeper. Like she sleeps silently, but she's lying in this really weird
3, 5, 5.
You see
plus 2.
You see the square root of fuck all.
I'll just whisper, "It's coming." Shh.
Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Always Coca-Cola.
There's a thing down there. Be real quiet. Wait, wait, you got
you. You got a stage whisper.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, do you want me to cast Divine Sense?
No.
Truly had already done it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Zah!
Yeah, big beam of light comes down from the thing. Like, yo.
I sense evil.
Yeah. It's like The Sims, like one of those big green diamonds just appears above it. It's like, wow.
Okay, I just be quiet. And I just try and see if I can see anything. Can you just look at Spike? And do I notice Cloak's also awake, or?
With a 5, you can see that there's a Spike in front of you.
Nice.
That's what you see. You're pretty sure there's a bed somewhere that you were lying on a second ago, or a bedroll, but you're not entirely sure where that went.
There was a Strix kind of close to you at some point as well, but she's gone now.
Yeah, you just see darkness.
Hello, darkness, my friend. Come to vanquish you again.
I'm just quiet then, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of crouch by him, make sure he stays quiet while this thing passes.
Does Kian put his armor on?
Nobody burps. No, just no.
All right. So this thing starts getting a lot closer.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear it?
Kian, what do you hear? You'll probably hear it. Yeah, whenever it gets really close, you'll start to hear it, and after a while, your eyes will adjust to the darkness a bit, and you'll be able to see the sort of silhouette of it, the same as what those two were seeing whenever it was at a distance. But whenever it gets this close, Cloak and Spike, you both can make it out a lot clearer, and it's strange. It's wearing like a a Tails suit jacket. You know those jackets that has like the ones that you'd see like a piano player wearing, like with the tails on it. Yeah. It's wearing one of them. It has a waistcoat on it. It's wearing trousers, but they're quite tight to its really, really scrawny legs, and it has a top hat. And
Is it Panic at the Disco?
Say again? Yeah, it's
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, it's Panic at the Disco. Yeah,
I'm getting like a Coraline vibe off of it. Like, ugh.
Yeah, no, it comes. It chimes in with. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door?
Getting the goddamn road.
Anyway. Let me just grab a picture for a second. So yeah, it's wearing a this waistcoat, the pianist's jacket, and its face is it almost looks like a really, really fat person's face. Like it's got like that double chin effect, even though it's really, really scrawny, and its face is almost like concave in shape because of the protrusions. And it has quite a wide mouth on it, sort of goes like almost ear to ear, and as it's walking, it's sort of going.
Ugh.
Spike just holds his crossbow at the ready.
I just silently say,
You gotta actually speak.
"Oh, by the thunder," I said, like a whisper, like really quietly, like, "Whoa, fuck."
Okay.
How quietly?
Real
Fine,
quiet like.
Thunder, what is that thing?
What the fuck?
Oh hell no! I didn't sign up for this shit.
We're gonna teach you how to stage whisper later.
Wait, okay, yeah.
It's a thing. We're gonna teach you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All drama kids?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I just know it anyway.
all right.
I cast Divine Sense nonetheless.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do I see him do this?
you probably would.
You see the lack of eye suddenly being there,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
or rather, too much eye white.
I'm gonna shit. Do his is it somatic? Do your hands have to move?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, I just it's pretty much like my eyes go like this, and then that's it.
Shit. Just shake him. Try to stop him. Just stop it.
Sure. You detect it, and spoiler warning: you detect evil. I'm just trying to decide what kind of flavor you pick up.
Undead, fiend,
Let me
I cast
see.
First Thunder Smite.
best options.
It's just fiend or undead. So no, you don't pick up what it is. But you do pick up a bit of evil coming from it. As it
A bit, or
well, you detect evil, same as what you picked up off the woman. The only thing you don't get is whether it's a fiend or an undead. You don't get that vibe that it's either of them.
okay. I won't say anything. I mean, I know.
No. It's fine.
Okay.
It,
Just-
shitters on and walks past.
What the fuck was that then?
No, Mom, I don't want to go to school.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait for it to pass, and when I'm sure it's gone, just let me know when I'm sure it's gone.
You're sure it's gone.
I'll turn over to Kane. It's your turn to watch, and then I'll start to uncover the fire and just go into a trance with my red eyes staring at the fire.
Sure. Cloak, do you do anything while you're watching this thing pass?
I'll keep an eye on it for a while, and as I'm also kind of sure that it's out, and I hear Spike kind of say, "Hey, your turn." You know, look around. And... All right, I'll try to get back to sleep.
Sure.
I walk over to Cloak. What was that thing?
I don't know, something evil, I suppose. Something not natural, I think.
I didn't
Probably
get a clear
undead.
look. Well, it wasn't an undead.
It
I
wasn't.
didn't get a clear look, but it was. It seemed so tall, like it had really long legs and arms.
Yeah, it did. Oh, I'm glad it passed by. I didn't feel like fighting it, to be honest.
Are you planning on continuing to sleep?
Yeah, well, it's not my turn to watch, right?
No, it's not. Okay.
Are you okay?
No, yeah, I'm.
No.
No, okay.
No.
No.
I'll keep watch. You go to sleep.
All right. If something's up, you can wake me, right?
Yeah, I will.
All right. Keep your
I
eyes
can't
on.
believe they don't. I can't believe they don't want to discuss this. I turn around and I grab my armor and I put it on, obviously, and I'll keep watch.
Sure. You put your armor on?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I'll probably go towards like closer to the road,
Yeah.
so I have better vision over it. Okay, perception check. Okay,
So you
Yeah,
walk
then-
away from the camp?
no, I'll
Yes, that's the point.
No,
How
no.
far out do you go?
like a few feet away from the fire. So just
Okay, few
Yeah,
feet
I
is
still want
fine.
to be close by. Obviously, I still want to go be close by. Okay.
Sure.
Oh man, I suck at this.
You do.
So what was that? 7?
Yeah, 7 again.
All right.
I'm really bad at this job of keeping watch. I've noticed.
Now, rule here. I need a rule in here. How does detect thoughts work on someone who's asleep?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
Well, I think doesn't detect thought surface thoughts. You don't really get a saving throw for.
Yeah. So
And
just
I believe
so if something was say just hypothetically something managed to get close enough to detect thoughts on everyone in the party. Hypothetically.
yeah, they would collect the surface thoughts without us knowing it for real.
Yeah, but
Yep.
how would that work with someone who's asleep?
They would probably get a sense of what we're dreaming about.
All right, fair enough. Kane, what are your surface thoughts?
Well,
He's not sleeping, right? So
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm really I'm not stressed. How do you say that? Not scared, but like on my
Worried?
wits. I'm really worried on my wits. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
high alert.
Yeah, high alert. I'm really
Sure.
high alert because I just saw something unknown. I guess, and kind of freaked me out because I never saw something like that. So I'll really be on my wits, looking around, thinking of what I would do if something like that would return again.
Sure. Cloak. Whenever you go back to sleep, you don't end up back in the glade.
Damn it. Then I, seeing as I'm in a tree and kind of nestled in, I'm probably right now dreaming about the fact that I'm a little birdie wanting to be fed, and this big creature just comes into my tree and just vomits over me and just gives me food.
Ew.
And I'm like, oh, it's a scary creature.
Right.
So, average dream then?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Sorry, we nearly got banned from Twitch there, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
What? Why?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll not draw attention to it. It's fine.
No, we'll talk about it later.
Strix, what were your surface thoughts?
Books.
Cool. Fair.
I love the books.
And Spike, what you dreaming / trancing about?
I think just like panoramic view, like very large, just looming over as I kind of approach a nest and go down.
Love it. Cool.
You know what? It's gonna be a stress stream about books. There's too many books. Like, endless corridor of books.
Is it like that the Twilight Zone? You know, last person on earth, all the books in the world, but your glasses fall off and break and you can't read them.
No, it's more like there's like just endless books. I don't know where to start.
Fair enough. All right. Cian, your watch has come to an end.
And now my watch is
And now my watch is ended.
Yeah, but I'll probably stay awake as well for like 4 hours.
Yeah, no, that's like as in 4 hours is gone. So it's
Okay, so is it light by this time or?
No, so let me see. It was dark by about, what was that? 7, 6, 7. It was dark. You probably got camped up 7, 8. 4 hours from that, that's what? 1? No.
12.
12.
Midnight.
So
Yes.
4 hours.
Well done. So it's by 4 in the morning. Yeah, by yours.
Okay.
So at least another 2-3 hours.
Okay.
Before it starts getting light.
I wake up and wake up.
You wake up?
What?
What? Well, that changes what happened. Never mind the surface thoughts. Someone getting shanked. Sorry.
I walk towards Cloak. Is he in a tree or
She?
she?
Yeah, I'm still in my little nesty thing. I don't know how high I'm up, but I'm definitely off the ground.
Do I reach it though?
Well, seeing as you already kind of spoke to me, I would think so.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
maybe you're talking a little upwards, but yeah.
Okay. I walk towards the stream. I look up and I go, hey, Cloak. Cloak.
What?
Shift ended. You take over.
Okay, you could have said it a little quieter. I kind of look around. Did he wake anybody up?
No, yeah, I gotta say no. Is Irina, sorry, sort of like goes and rolls over, but
yeah. All right, and I got this. Morning.
Okay.
I'll kind of make myself get out of my nest. I did get I'm assuming I did get enough sleep for full rest, right? Yeah. Okay. So no, and then I'll just I'll kind of make sure that I get a good vantage point from the tree that I'm in, and I'll just kind of start to wake up and keep watch.
Sure.
Sleep well.
Where do you go, Cloak?
I'll probably stay in the tree if that allows me to get a good enough view.
Well, I'll I whisper, obviously. I'll just go back to sleep, I guess.
Good night. Or
Yeah.
morning, close to.
Right. Okay. Okay. Good night. I'll kind of go back.
You
to
okay?
I don't know, man. I'm a little bit freaked out, I guess.
Why? What happened?
Do you not remember the tall thingy?
Yeah.
Did that not freak you out at all?
A little, but it moved on, so we're fine.
Okay, well, I'll go to sleep.
We'll be fine. If it choose to attack us, we would have defended ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Cloak.
I will.
As you take up your position and as Kane starts to walk away, with your lovely passive 19 perception, you'll turn around and what potentially to Kane looked like a tree side, you turn around and you quite clearly see that the creature is standing there, leaning against the tree that Spike was originally in. It's sort of standing near it, and it's just chilling there.
Shit.
What?
Is
Walk through the alarm?
Oh, sorry. It's at a different tree then.
Yeah, I was like, but maybe Spike was just like outside the alarm in the tree. What do I know?
Sorry. Do you know what? To be fair, I had it in my head that your trees were both further in, but obviously they're not because Cloak was asleep within the range. So yes, sorry, it's further back than what I thought. Or than what I
said. Is Kane still awake?
Yeah, it's just as basically as Kane turns to walk away and you sort of turn around and take up your watch. It's just there. It's
how far away from us is it?
So let me see. If you were you right on the edge of the alarm, or were you a bit in?
It kind of depends on where the tree was, to be honest. It's up to you.
I'll say you're about 5 meters.
Feet?
5 feet. Why can't D&D be in feet? That'd be easier. Or in meters.
Sorry. It is in feet.
Sorry, why can't it be in meters?
Thank you. Yeah.
The tree is about 5 feet in from the end of the alarm zone, and then it's about 5 feet away from that. So 10 feet away from your tree, 5 feet from the alarm zone.
All right, so that's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I go like I in a very casual tone. Also, I'll say, Kane. Don't be alarmed, but the creature is actually looking at us. Relax. Just slowly wake everybody up. We don't want to make any sudden movements, and we don't want to scare it.
Okay, I try to keep myself calm, and I start walking towards Strix.
I'll kind of give the direction of where this creature is standing, just so you know, it's east of us.
Okay.
Leaning up against a tree. We don't know what it wants yet. Let's be calm.
Not really realizing that Strix hasn't seen anything of it or heard anything of it. I automatically assume she will how do you say that, hoe zeg je schrikken?
Scare of a jump over,
Yeah, like jump
be scared.
awake, like oh, what? So I automatically put my hand on her and and try to wake her up.
Like, do you put your hand over my mouth?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
Stranger
what she's
danger.
gonna do is she's gonna wake up, probably get spooked by the hand over her mouth. And because she gets scared, she's gonna push the hand away and basically go Kazam and misty step away. Because if someone puts your hand over your mouth, they're obviously going to kidnap you, right?
That's how I live my life. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So she's gonna misty step away 30 feet, random direction. Let's see.
East. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay. What start with one? Because I rolled a number, but I didn't design the numbers first. So, what would one be for you guys? What would you say
North.
one is? North. And two would be
East, south, west.
Wh-
So 1, 2.
west or east.
Never eat shredded wheat. Yeah, so east. I'll go east. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
Okay, so she goes west.
Oh, you.
Unless you
Okay.
want it to be east.
Okay, no, I am not going to lie here. Okay, the road that you were following goes north, right?
Yeah.
The windmill is on the eastern side of the western side of the road. You went into the east, so that means beside the road, where the watch is to the west.
Well, she goes.
I promise you, I will show you a map. I am not making this shit up. That is the direction.
Yeah, no.
Of course not.
No. She goes to the west. So.
Does it make a sound?
When she says it, it makes a sound.
Okay.
How far to the west do you go?
30 feet.
30 feet. So whereabouts were you sleeping?
Dead center of my thingy, so I get like.
So 10 feet. So you'll appear behind it. Yeah. In fact, you'll nearly end up on the road.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of silver mist, and then I'm gone.
I kind of jump scare because she suddenly says something like really loud.
Does Spike hear any of this?
Sorry, nearly done. You'll hear her shout, and you'll see the.
Yeah, he'll come out of the trance with the crossbow, like a.
What about Irene and Ismark?
Okay, nice.
That means you'll be awake at like 6.
Sorry. Yeah. Whenever Strix shouts, they'll start to stir, but they're not. They're not like immediately jumping up. They're sort of like sitting up and. What the fuck?
Does the creature react to Strix or?
Whenever she shouts, Cloak and let me see who's close by. I think Spike, you're relatively close to it. Ish. I don't know. You usually hear it sort of making this weird, like chittering noise, like a.
Oh, that's creepy.
That is creepy.
And it will also then start making some weird guttural noises, which Strix, whenever you pop into the road, you'll see this thing standing there, probably about 10 feet away from you, and then you can see the rough shapes of the campsite, and you hear these noises. Spike, you also hear them, and you'll recognize these particular noises as a language, and you both know the language as primordial.
Do I know what it means?
You can understand it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just double check your character sheet. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I have primordial.
Yeah. So you can understand it. For everyone else, it's I don't know, gurgling, bubbling, weird sounding thing is how I imagine primordial sounding. And you can sort of make out that it's laughing effectively.
I'll in primordial I'll turn and I'll say, You get now.
It sort of cocks its head at you and goes, I don't think so, son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Strix would be like, hello? In primordial. She's like, what the hell is going on? What is this thing? Am I scared? I'm scared. All the comes out like
it turns around as it turns its head around to you. It sort of like makes a almost like showman like a gesture of it, of like you would like flip a cape even though it's not wearing one, and sort of go like that and take its hat off as it turns to you, making that noise as it moves, and it's hey little lady.
So it's not looking at me anymore, it's looking at her?
Nah, yeah, it swings around and says,
I'll fire my crossbow.
You fire your crossbow?
Yep.
Alright.
But he was saying hi!
We will start the next session in initiative.
Oh. Strix is gonna be so mad at Spike.
Oh, you were about to say Kane.
I'm surprised it wasn't Kane.
Fucking hate this guy.
I genuinely thought that this was going to turn into a fight as soon as Kane saw it. I was like, that's it. He's going to see this and be like, oh, that's in need of some smite.
Well, I did think that, but I'm also a teams player, I guess.
When did that happen?
Yeah, when did that happen?
I thought we agreed a few sessions ago.
That is true. We did agree on that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I am going to stop the stream.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.